The porch light was out again when I got home. I'd replaced the bulb twice last week. For a moment, I stood in the driveway, keys clenched between my knuckles like some self-defense tutorial taught me, staring at the dark hollow of the doorway. The fridge hummed louder than usual as I made lentils. I swore I'd prepped 3 containers on Sunday, but tonight there was one. I scratched groceries on the whiteboard, the marker squeaked, making my shoulders tense. The first time I noticed the smell-wet soil and copper, I checked the basement for leaks. Dry concrete. Noticed my aloe plant floating in its pot, roots black. I started hearing my shower run at night. Second floor, always 3170 AM, trickles through the ceiling. When I'd check, the tiles were bone dry, the curtain clinging limp to the tub. My coffee tastes faintly of ash now, no matter the beans. This morning, I found a single muddy footprint in the sink. My size? My Chaco's on the mat, soles clean. The worst is the breathing, not mine, not the dog next door, something slow, wheezing through the vents while I work from home. I'm writing this on the patio, my breath pales in the cold, windows dark. The motion-activated camera hasn't blinked red once. Wait, the chime stopped. Why is the kitchen window open? The air hangs thick, motionless. No wind to push that window open. My fingers dig into the phone I don't remember pulling out. The silence isn't silent anymore. It thrums, like the house is inhaling. A moth batters the porch bulb. My shadow stretches toward the door, a frayed tether. Did I lock it? The hinges creak when I nudge it. Cold spills out, damp like the basement's breath. Lemon-scented soap lingers in the kitchen. Wrong! I use lavender. The fridge has stopped humming. Droplets gleam on the faucet, slow, deliberate. Plink. Plink. Not water. Too viscous. My reflection in the microwave door wavers, head tilted at an angle mine isn't. The whiteboard's grocery list glows in street lamp haze. Groceries! Now smudged, a shaky "don't look up" scrawled beneath. Something shifts above the ceiling, dry rustle like pages turning. My dissertation drafts are in the attic. I swallow ash. The stairs groan as I press my palm to each step. Third one always creaks, soundless now. The clock above the landing reads 2049. The closet door yawns, hinges straining. Inside, neat rows of blouses, vacuum-sealed sweaters, and nestled between them, the pillow soaked through, reeking of wet earth. Shredded feathers curl like fingernail parings. 3 containers of lentils sit on the nightstand. They weren't there this morning. The shower hisses to life downstairs. The shower's hiss curls up the staircase, syrup thick. Steam licks the hallway, fogging the family photos. All those smiling mouths softened into gasps. My sock snags on the carpet threadbare, though I vacuumed yesterday. Didn't I? The bathroom door drifts open, nudged by a draft that shouldn't exist. The mirror above the sink sweats. My palm wipes a streak. Streaks multiply faster than I can clear them. Don't blink. Don't blink. Under the spray, a shadow ripples. Not mine. Too tall, shoulders hunched like a question mark. My pulse throttles my throat. Is the furnace on? Heat rasps against my neck, quick, wet breaths. When I spin, the shower curtain twitches. Pattern shifted, roses once facing left, now leer right, petals parted like eyelids. A foam buzzes in my pocket. No, sears. Screen cracked dead for hours, lights up, 1 notification, 12 missed calls from Mom. The contact photo's wrong, her smile's too wide, teeth crowding the frame. Below, a text. That's not your house. The shower quiets. Drip, drip, drip. Porcelain tiles frost beneath my soles. Steam dissipates, air suddenly sulfur-stained. From the drain, a coil of black hair rises. Mine, but longer, older. Downstairs, the whiteboard squeaks. I don't remember owning a marker. My fingers leave smears on the banister, greasy, sour. The stairs groan differently tonight, each creak stretched like a sob. The whiteboard glows in the dark living room. Someone's written in cursive, too perfect, too much like my mother's hand, except tilted. Letters slant sideways, spilling. Why did you move my lentils? A draft slithers past the curtains. 3 containers now line the kitchen threshold. 1 lid's ajar. Inside, grains shift, though I don't touch them. The hallway mirror reflects my back, my hair. But when I turn slow, so slow, the glass shows only my shadow, kneeling, scrubbing at tiles red as the shower roses. Sulfur thickens. The basement door hangs open an inch, though I bolted it last week. A creak from above, footsteps pacing the bedroom. My bedroom. My sock sleeve damp prints toward the whiteboard. New words surface in real time, ink oozing. You'll need to feed them soon. Something whispers through the heating vent. A wet, clicking tongue forming my childhood nickname. The lentils tremble in their containers, align into patterns, eyes, a pyramid, a staircase descending. Buzzing again, the phone screen flickers with voicemails dated 1983, the year I was born. Mom's voice warped, whistling through missing teeth. Can't you hear them digging? A cold hand brushes my ankle. I don't look down. The basement door swings wider. The basement air coils up the stairs, carrying the scent of turned earth and rust. Not damp! Thirsty, like the dark itself is gasping. My soles stick to each step, peeling free with a sound like tape tearing from skin. On the wall, my shadow splits into two, one still scrubbing the tiles above, the other leading me down, elongated and boneless. A thrum underfoot, the lentils click in their jars above, whispering permutations only the house understands. Cold seeps through my sock. A footprint blooms there, smaller than mine, the arch high and pruned. Child-sized. The hand that gripped my ankle? Something glints in the stairwell's throat, her gardening trowel crusted black. Mom used to sing as she buried bulbs, her voice skipping like a scratched record. Dig deep, dove! They're listening! The bottom step splinters beneath my weight. I catch myself, palms slapping wet concrete. Not water. Syrup thick, lukewarm, the smell of copper and rotted dahlias. My reflection wavers in it, but the face is hers. Voices mew shake through the ceiling. My own, arguing with someone. Just groceries, Mom, I didn't. A slap. Lentils clattering like hail. Above the workbench, jars gleam. Filled not with rice or beans, but teeth. Baby incisors float in cloudy vinegar. Molars furred green. They shift as I step closer, spelling out in the filth, "Wee!" Remain. The trowel trembles in my hand, magnetized. The dirt floor breathes. The trowel slips into the soil as if guided. Each scoop unearths clumps of hair matted with mildew. Mine! But from when I was young, from the days she'd braided too tight. The earth pulses. Warm. Fleshy. Stop lying. There's no one here but us. A sob. A crash. The lentils shatter. Beneath the dirt, something pale winks. Not bone. Porcelain. Mom's cheekbone smooth and cold. Her face surfaces unspoiled, eyes shut. Lips moving. Dig deep. The house inhales. The jars hum, their teeth settling into the syllables of my name. When the soil closes over me, I understand. This is how we cared for them, how we fed the walls. I press my palm to the keyhole under Mom's tongue. Turn. Upstairs, a chair scrapes. Footsteps descend. Light fractures through the soil. A small shape crouches, starts digging. She hums off key. The trowel glints. I open my mouth. The first tooth falls loose.